Good morning everyone. On the previous video, I had done communicative English. I did a prose, a drama actually, and I gave you some questions and I told you that I'll be giving you the probable answers today. And also with relation to that, I'll be doing something of grammar, of something think in which some questions in which you will have to think. So before that, let us first see the answers to this question. Now let's have a quick recap of the play what was about. It was about the play of King Krishna Devaraya. He was the king of Vijayanagar Palace. Now he and his court consisted of his ministers and Tenali Raman. He was the court jester. A gesture means someone who makes hilarious statements in the court and who is known for his intelligence. So Tenali Raman was also there in King Krishna Devaraya's court. So one day what happened, King Krishna Devaraya dreamt of having a palace which used to float in the air. Okay, and it was a glittering palace which would shine with the sunlight and which would go into darkness without any light. Now, as he is the king, he wanted the palace to be built. So, he said that anyone who builds him a palace, he would be giving him 1,100 gold coins to the person. So, the ministers, they were advised, they were ordered actually, the kings, they order. So, the king, he ordered the ministers to get him that palace, to construct that palace. So the ministers, they found it very awkward, very weird. They said that this palace is not possible in reality because we don't have any house or a palace that floats in the clouds. So the kings, as you have seen in many animations in movies, the kings, what they used to do, if you don't do their work, if their works doesn't get fulfilled, then you will be taking off his head, then he would be punishing. So this King Krishna Devaraya, he also did the same thing, told the same thing, that if my palace, it doesn't get constructed, then I will be punishing the one severely who was responsible for building the palace. Now the kings were in utter confusion, okay, were very afraid. So they thought of approaching Tenali Raman to do something about the palace. Now Tenali Raman, what he did, he came, the ministers told him that Tenali, you must do something. So Tenali Raman, as he was known for his intelligence, he told all the ministers to be in patience as he will be thinking of something and taking out a solution. So on the next day in the court, an old man came to King Krishna Devaraya and he said that he wants justice as the thieves have looted him. So the king, he got very angry and told him that you tell me their names and they will be getting hanged for sure. You will be getting justice. So Tenali Raman, the old man actually, he said that okay, I'll say anything, but you will have to promise that you won't get angry when you hear my answers. So the king promised, okay. But then Tenali Raman said that, sir, it is S-I-R-E. He said that, sir, the thieves, it was you and your ministers. So the king, he got very angry that how dare you say that I am a thief and I'll be looting your house. So then the old man said that, no, but I dreamt of it that you and your thieves were looting me. So then the king, he hilariously said that, you are telling me that you saw in a dream that I am looting your house. The dreams don't come true. So then the old man said that, if my dreams can't be true, if my dreams would not come true any day, then how do you suppose that your dreams will be coming true? That your palace of floating, you want a palace that floats in the air, will be coming true? How is that possible? So then the king got very confused, that is King Krishna Deva Raya. He said that, who are you? From where have you come? So the old man, he removed his bed and all of the ornamentations, the attachments that he did, and it came to be known now that it was Tenali Raman. Tenali Raman apologized to king for tricking him and said that it was the only way in which he could make him realize that his dream was not possible in reality. A palace cannot be built in this floating air. So the king, he finally understood everything, and what he did, he said that yes, now I understand how absurd my wish was. So that was all about the chapter, the Dream Palace. Now we have the some of the questions, like who was Tenali Raman? Why was he well known? Now these are very easy questions. When you read a prose, take it for example a comprehension. You get to read a passage, and after that you get some questions. So in that, first you will read the passage very carefully, read the questions, and then pick it up. Now, who was Tenali Raman? In the first line it was said that Tenali Raman, he was the court gesture of King Krishna Deva Raya. And why was he well known? He was well known for his intelligence and his cleverness. Okay. So, let us see the answer. We will be writing an answer which is well constructed and it won't be having any grammatical errors. Okay, an answer which doesn't have any grammatical errors is a sign that you are doing well in English. Let us see the first answer to this question. We have two parts. Who was Tenali Raman? Why was he well known? So, we will be dividing the answer into two paragraphs. Now, it is very important in English or in any language, we don't use points. Okay? In English, we always write in paragraphs. So, as we have two parts, we will be dividing the answer into two. First, we will write the answer of who was Tenali Raman, and on the next part, we will write the answer of why was he well known. So, let us see. So, the first answer to the question who was Tenali Raman? Tenali Raman was the gesture in court of King Krishna Deva Raya who ruled over the Vijayanagar temple. Now, we are not asked who was King Krishna Deva Raya, but we will be writing it as we are introducing this person for the first time, as we are introducing King Krishna Deva Raya for the first time. So, we will be giving a brief explanation as he ruled over the Vijayanagar temple. That's it, nothing more. Now we will be coming to the second half, that is why was he well known. We will make a different paragraph and there we will write The second part of our question is, who was Tenali Raman? Tenali Raman was well known as he was clever and played tricks on everyone around him, including the king. When we come to tricks, it was the trick that he played on the king for making him understand that his dream was not very real, that his dream was something that can be dreamt only. Okay. So now when you are writing the questions, side by side you will have to take care of the punctuation marks as well. When you start a answer, it is important for you to start with a capital letter. Very important. Then if it's a name, then you will always have it to in any part of the answer. If it's a name, then you will have to use capital letter because it is a proper noun, and proper noun always has a capital letter. And before starting a sentence, you will have to use a capital letter, and then rest of the thing will be in small letters. Now when in middle of the sentence there can be many punctuations, like I have used comma. Why? Because there is a pause for 1 or 2 seconds. In order to refer, in order to understand about a pause, we give a comma. Whenever I say Tenali was well known as he was clever and played tricks on everyone around him, including the king. Okay, around him, after around him, we'll pause for 2-3 seconds and then we'll say the rest part. And at the end, we'll finish it with full stop. So, these are some of the punctuation marks that you will have to keep in mind. Then we have the question mark. If you are asking a question, you will have to put a question mark. Okay. So, this was all about the first answer. Now we will be coming to the second answer. What was King Krishna Deva Raya's dream about? What was the dream of King Krishna Deva Raya? He dreamt of having a palace which would be floating in the air. So, let us write the questions. So our answer is King Krishnadevaraya dreamt about a beautiful palace that floated in the air and was made of glittering stones. It could be lit up with 1,000 lights or made to disappear into the darkness in a second. So this was about King Krishnadevaraya's dream. Now in the first sentence, in the question you will see we have used an apostrophe mark. We have used an apostrophe S. Why? Because that is a noun possession. We will be doing noun possession. But here I'll give you just a brief explanation. This is noun possession. Why are we using an apostrophe S? Because it is King Krishnadevaraya's dream only. The dream was his possession. He saw it, so he possessed it. So whenever we say of any possession, we use this apostrophe S. Okay. So this was all about King Krishnadevaraya's dream. Now in English, you will not make the answers very lengthy. It gets very boring to read an answer which is very lengthy. Your answer should consist of only the key points. Whenever someone reads your answer, the thing that comes into his or her eyes is only the key points. Are this, see, about a beautiful palace that floated in the air. No unnecessary explanations that makes the answer unnecessarily lengthy. Okay, so you will have to take care of the word limits and also of the key points. When you read a chapter, you will mark, you will make notes, and in future it will help you to write your answers properly. Now we will be coming to the third question. What did the ministers ask Tenali Raman to do? Let us see. ministers asked Tenali Raman to do? The ministers went to Tenali Raman for help. They told him that he must think of a plan to make the king understand that it was impossible to build such a palace, otherwise he would punish all the ministers severely. Okay, so this was the answer for what did the ministers ask Tenali Raman to do. Take a note of all the punctuation marks that are used and also of the pattern of the way that I have written the answers, that it shouldn't be having any grammatical errors. Take care of that very much, that your answers should not be having grammatical errors. In one or two places there can be some coincidence, but here you will have to take care of that in majority your answer will be should have to be perfectly constructed. Okay, so these were some of the questions on the other day that I had given you for the reference of the chapter. Now you can say, let's take an answer which will help you to get into the depth of the chapter. Do you think Tenali Raman was taking a risk by tricking the king? Why do you think so? What will be your opinion? Was he taking a risk or was he doing something good? What do you think? According to my opinion, Tenali Raman was taking a risk by tricking the king, because the king could have got angry with Tenali Raman for tricking him and might have asked him to leave the kingdom. So this is my opinion. Okay. Opinions can vary. Your opinion can be no. It can be no, that Tenali Raman was not taking a risk because it was the only way to make him understand the king that his dream was absurd to be built in reality. But according to my opinion, I will say Tenali Raman was taking a risk. this is my opinion that Tenali Raman, he was taking a risk by tricking on the king. Now it can be your opinions can be different from mine, but this question will help you think. Why will this happen? Okay, what can be the consequences? So this was the question answers for this prose. Now here you can get some make sentences as well. Make sentence will help you enrich your vocabulary to a very great extent. What can be the make sentences? First can be court, palace, gesture, and now I'll not be giving you these. You will try them, and on the next class again maybe we'll discuss, or you will try them at your home and you will go through the dictionary, you will search for words, okay, but do not translate. That is, if you write in Bengali, do not translate it into English. Even if you can't, you can always try to write something new. Okay, so this was all for today's video, and for the next video let's see what new thing comes up for you. So thank you for staying with us. Bye.